Greetings and salutations, welcome to another episode of Graveyard Keeper. Today we'll be continuing with the backyard work, hopefully, and with the farm work, the garden work. I had a little change of plans yesterday because it turns out me putting so much iron into the furnace was a detriment, because now I need graphite made, which is also in the furnace, I assume, to continue with my iron area. And I need to continue with my iron area to remove this anvil so I can continue with stone area up here. So I was working on the farm in the meantime, and it is coming up nicely. Also, I want to check out the... Oh, right, there's church day. I will also check out the trading permits that the merchant requested. Let's drop the wood. With very own chest. I have quite a lot of farm stuff and food on me right now, but I have enough space for that prayer. So yeah, I am kinda neglecting my graveyard keeper and church duties to progress my personal stuff, but that's okay. Citizen with aggressive record. So where's the trade permit? No, those. Not with him. Wasn't it like here? Wait. This area is closed due to church cultist activity. Please address the concepts to the Inquisition. I see. So that's how I progress this one. I want to collect those. And let's see, success or failure today. Electricity fuels, outreach is great, yada yada. Let's see, do we get the blessing? We do. 3 successes to failures on this 50-50. It keeps being consistent with 1 win, 1 loss. 24 again. This also seems to be consistent. Yep. Not here. So how do I get the trade permit? Journal. Alright, NPCs fan. Merchant, my friend. The trade license to start a business. The merchant needs a cube for his course. How do I get the trade license though? If it's not here. Do I need to be a citizen? I can with just 10 royal stamp building permission. $50 silver, 20 silver for building permission. What's vital citizen? Town pass, rightful citizen papers, trade license. So I need rightful citizen then. 3 silver. And then there's aristocrat papers. Alright. So I guess I need 2 silver now to become a citizen, and then however much for the trade papers. But I guess it's locked because it's a good way to make money, maybe? Oh, I should dump the church stuff to have more inventory space, also I can collect those. Collect the iron. Dump. Let's throw in some miscellaneous stuff into the kitchen too. Like the mushrooms, I will be getting more carrots soon. I don't really need those because I'm not studying right now. Let's dump some stuff into the backyard. Like the stone right now, and coal, at least. And back to the farm. So, according to my calculations, I should get exactly enough seeds to plant all of this back. Oh, I want pit first. Here. Let's do that. Nice and proper. Now for planting. The number doesn't really add up. It looks like I operate still at slight loss, but it's not as bad with the pit. Also, I really want crop waste, I think, because I'm running out of it. So let's throw in the crop waste, so I can get more pit. I don't know what to do with the maggots. Let's continue working on this though. So I have 6 of the decomposers, compost heaps. Alright. That's a pretty big harvest, I would say. I need sticks, and a bunch of them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, 45, 50, 65, 90 sticks. Can I make them? Not in here. Not here. Not here. This uses sticks. Oh, but it makes chisels. Huh? Oh, if you want gold, you need to... Wait, what? You need gold steel chisel to make more gold steel chisels? Well, I guess if you have more perks, you can make them cheaper. Still not sure what chisel is for. And then no and no. I cannot make sticks. I can only gather them. Oh, but those trees already grew back. What should I do then? In town there was a bunch of bushes, I think. There's also this fertilizing tech that's interesting and intriguing. Church workbench and workbench. That's carpenter bench, I think. I don't know what workbench is, but maybe in church too. Just 2 more. Let's gather some sticks in the meantime then. To the town. In the middle of the night. Let's see, where can I find some sticks? And thus our little escapade seems to come to an end. Sweet home. And finally I have the iron has finished smelting. So for steel I need graphite. For graphite it's just coal. Okay, nice. So graphite is just compressed coal. And I'm a moron because I should have just put 1 or 2 instead of 7, but oh well, you can't help it. Oh, that's convenient. Let's drop off the maggots and pit. And let's plant more. I mean, drop more compost. That's all I can do. And let's finish up this project. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that I think about it, I might want to actually leave a pathway through all of this. So I can either do normal ones here, or I can do just 2 of those. But I think I will just do normal ones then. Well, no, actually not. Because if I fertilize those, then I can't actually walk through the middle of those plots. So I'm just gonna do 2 of each. The stick ones. And this would have to do. A bit of a weird design, I know, but that's, I think, the most consistent way I can do with space while also maintaining this unofficial path. And if I feel like I don't need this path and I can just scoop in like so, then I can just add those later on. Okay, my shovel has broken, I can quickly repair it. Shovel seems to be breaking quite often. Might need to look into a better one. Excellent, so now the garden is pretty much complete. All I need is a lot of money to buy seeds and a few points and the trading license to actually sell my crops. Yeah. I don't recall having ability to place more trunks though. Unless I can figure out how to rotate them. Maybe just clicking? Nope. So mouse wheel also doesn't do anything of extra mouse buttons. Oh well. Can't help it, I guess. One day I might figure it out if it is a feature. One more idea right now. Might be R for rotate. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, it is R, just for trunks. That's pretty big. It just didn't work because that maybe some buildings cannot be rotated. Alright then. I should have figured this out sooner. Flitch. I can make 2 of them. And I think I actually had only 2 more spaces here for rotated trunks. But that's pretty big. Let's get the flitch and finish off all of the buildings I can place there then. And you know what? I'm actually gonna be slightly less convenient with walking, but I'll just make it look good. And have more places to plant, of course. Because I can just walk from the top and it doesn't really matter that I get this quick sweep through the compost heaps. Because I will just collect them slightly slower, but more. Thanks. Oh, actually I can make 3 of them. 1 here and then 2 more here. I don't have metal for it, but I'm gonna have it in a second. So now I can store my harvest here too. Because like that's a lot of inventory space here. Shame I cannot repair this fence though, it would look better. Maybe it changes once I get the trading permit. Let's drop the stuff here. so I can drop off the carrots here, for example, and just have it separately. I have graphite, and for steel takes quite a while, so I'm just gonna make 4 ingots for now. I learned from my mistake and drop off the rest of the wood stuff. I didn't actually drop off the maggots though. A lot of time wasted on walking around. Alright, so this should mostly handle the garden. Let's make the necessary iron components. Just nails, I think. Which would also mean I should grab this back for a second. Yeah. Rotate. Excellent. The fact that they didn't put this in keybinds. Yeah, it says nothing about rotating. So stupid. But oh well, finally done. A lot of storage for the farm. So now for this part. I don't get to make trunks here. Hopefully the ones from the farm connect. But it seems like they do not, because peat and sticks are not provided, the peat at least. Bamboo seedling, apple tree seedling. How do I get those? Small plants, so that's probably the same as for the woodworking, that just makes it more efficient, and for smithing. There is a tech here after gardening. This fabric tree, yeah, but that doesn't say how I can obtain the seedlings. Oh, let's check the other text though. Smithing text. 100 red for better tools. Might be worth investing. 100 green and blue for even more ores. Maybe not quite yet. Out of recipe still to be unlocked. 75 green, 20 blue for fertilizers. Can I actually chop it? I can. Nice. I wonder if this one will grow back too. Oh yeah, my lot is getting nice and organized. Oh, I also got the steel, so now I can build the better anvil. I did not. Never mind that. It's just a very long process. Let's work on some other stuff then. Maybe some sorting the inventory since garden is done. And I need to still wait a bit for this. All of the body parts to the church. 5 stuff to the church basement. Same with the key. Let's drop off the crafting stuff here. And the backyard stuff here. No clue what to do with those. But I can study those, so I'm gonna take those with me. And take those. This should be good here. For here. Those are good for cooking, to have in small supply here. So I will leave them for now, but I will stock more in the farm in the future and just move them here once I need those. Downstairs. Trunk. And just a lot of trunk space. I did unlock some new alchemy stuff. I wonder if it's the church or is it the mortuary? It's the church. Hand mixer, study table, alchemy workbench, alchemy mill, church workbench, desk, scroll shelf. Seems like this area is like the main area for a lot of stuff. And I'm out of space here. Wait a second, I can't actually place trunks here. I guess scroll shelves replace trunks in this area. I might also want to move this later on. It's inconvenient in the current space, to say the least. And I don't think I have anything new here. I do need income, however. So let's supply our donkey friend. Not that I'm done with the larger time-consuming projects. Alright, I put the carrot here. Carrots here. Let's take 50. And drop them off. So we should get at least 2 more corpses. Carrots. And now we can go to bed. Half energy, but that's okay. Unless I got those ingots done. Almost, but I should get them once when I sleep. So it looks like I would need to keep the furnace going all the time because those smelts are becoming very long. 3.5 minutes. For 1. Okay, anvil 2. It's still a small anvil. Good to know. So, how chopping gold is so. I don't know stockpiles. I could do a second one. Especially since I have few wood stockpiles, which I think I will. And then the anvil too. Let's make sure I don't get more iron tech though. Furnace 3 only. Oh, there is jewelry table, but I'm not gonna spend 450 blue points and 90 blue points and 450 red points just to see what it does, and 100 green points too, and how it looks. I can do the slight rearrangements later on. And here is just stone cutter too, which is very expensive and better carpentry table, and whatever this is. Might be sand, might be clay. Who knows? So yeah, that's it for now. Let's place this. Where do I want this? Let's place it here. Should I? Or should I place it here? Yeah, let's place it. Not here. Shit. Guess it stays here, because I don't want to lose materials. A costly misclick, but that's fine. It's even more efficient than the previous anvil. 12 nails, 6 iron parts, 3 copper axe. Still, I can actually make an iron hammer here. The version 1 of the tools, because previously I could only make rusty hammer. Just need a steel ingot for it. So once that smelts, I could also unlock the tools too, which seems to be a set for the hammer and steel chisel, and seems to be the best tools in the game, so that's nice. 100 red points again. And I need 75 green points and some blue points. So let's... Oh right, stone area too. Now that I have this done, with the iron area, not much to do in the end, just the expensive anvil. I can now remove this. And prepare myself a nice and neat looking stone area. So I can place 2 stockpiles here and 1 on the right, which I think I shall do. So I need a bunch more fletched nails. Easy work. I'm gonna make 2 of those sets. And how much of those should I make? Probably like 3. Just disappearing. The logs. Let's place more. Second one here with passage between, and then third one here, I think. Well, I messed up slightly. I want to do... No, I cannot do that. I'm an idiot. I will, because I want the stone cutter, which won't even fit here. Guess I can do 2 anyway. Which would mean I want this on the left side. Just to keep it closer. That's my steel. Let's make that better hammer then. Equip it. Maybe now building will be slightly faster. Oh yeah, noticeably faster. Okay. Let's see how everything is connected. Stone stockpiles. Oh, and marble, so 2 different types. Oh right, I can place trunks too. You know what? Oh, there's a nice place for trunks. Let's do that then. Stone trunk, and then let's make 2 of those. And for the future marble trunk, now flitch is the limiting part. And the iron trunk. It seems like I still have a lot of spare area, so I could add like 3rd stone stockpile and more trunks. I could add 1 or 2 more iron stockpiles and more trunks, and this entire area for whatever I might need. I have a new harvest to collect. No, not... Oh, yes, I do. Oh, energy. Maybe with fertilizers I will be able to keep all of the seeds. Because here, once again, I'm at less seeds than what I started with. Rock waste. Carrots. As for the flowers in the this chest then. I could have made them in the opposite order so it would look aesthetically better, but that's fine. That's for stones. Let's drop the iron stuff for the iron chest. Wood for the wood chest. And this could be my ore chest. Oh, I could pick up the stone and put it in the stone chest. Nice. Quite the progress, both here and here, both the yard and the farm. So about the new stuff I could make here, the chisels. It requires the parts, except for this one. Is there an equipment slot for it? There is not. So that's just an extra tool. I do have enough for the fertilizers though. Just need faith, which I can do right now. It should also free up the space in the church for the solution. Oh, perhaps will be faster. Oh, there was something to remove here. Nothing more hidden. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. We got cups. We got a cup so we can go to the mortuary. Let's see if we get more stuff to study. So yeah, looks like with that, yard and the garden are pretty decently complete. Didn't make it with 100. So I should now focus on either the church stuff or the graveyard stuff or the science stuff. The inceptions. I think I picked up one of each of those. A heart is skull and intestines are not studied. Same with brain. I don't think I have brain in the church. That's a scrapped body. Let's extract the useful stuff then. Forward. And I think I actually gonna cremate this one. So I'm gonna start doing that because I don't know if the dumping it into the river has any consequences. So yeah. Just 5 blue points that I have crematorium. Cooking table, updated cooking table. Animation of this. So in the kitchen, you say. Don't know how to feel about that. I still have a bunch of science. Let's study the brain. Fluid. Ooh, 50 points. This I can't. Oh, but it costed 2 of the science instead. It cost 3. I can do study skill though, or just 1. It looks like Faith is the one currently blocking me more than the graveyard stuff. 20 points. So I should focus on that then. So I don't really need schools right now. Intestines need to be studied. I don't really need fat right now. Neither do I need brain, blood or bones, so I'm just gonna dump those for now. And I can just start collecting them once I actually need them. destroying. Those two are useful. While the other component seems to be useful in the alchemy. Let's drop off the old hammer to study here. So, church stuff. Technology. Theology. So, top skill tree is the church and bottom skill tree is the graveyard. I want church right now. For more faith. Light of faith, comfort of faith. Pretty easy tax. Oh, right, let's get the cremation. And I wanted to get the fertilizers. Slightly missing the green price, but that's okay. I will make it once up again. In part I need to save 20 blue points. So, comfort. Church benches. Faith. Candles. Okay, candelabra, stained glass window. I don't really make glass quite yet. Price of faith. Prayer for donations. Form of money, that's pretty good. Combo prayer. 1560. Ooh. Triumph Cardinal. The church is not only a triumph of the spirit, it's also a number of buildings and properties. You've learned how to manage them, so ceremonies give you extra money, so that's for the money. Confessional, wooden church shrine, and prayer for repentance. 10 to 40 to guarantee a successful ceremony. It's about sin and forgiveness based on the couple of stories from your youth. Sermon money plus 10%, sermon faith plus 25.75. Prosperity gives 25 to faith, this gives 25.75 based on rarity. For faith, 150. So looks like it's the story stuff that will give me most for the prayers. That's the money and faith prayer combo. And it is the heftiest one. I can only afford either the power of faith or the price of faith. More money or more church stuff. Let's wait with this and see if I can make the stuff I already unlocked. That's the one. So for candelabras I need 6 simple iron parts, the same for wall candelabras, and 6 wooden planks and 4 nails for the benches. I assume I can make 4 benches and 2 candelabras maybe. There's also a chest, but that seems to be separate area. Alright, quick trick to my workyard then, and let's stock up 12 simple iron parts, 8 nails and 24 planks and 16 nails. It's windy. Okay, how many of the planks do I already have? 6. So I need 18 more. It's dragging my food supplies, but that's fine. And for the iron stuff, I already have 2 nails and 1 simple iron part. Oh, I actually make batches of 6. That's convenient. I can actually drop 2 of them. And then nails. I'm gonna keep a bit spare on myself. Oh, is that the effect that I work worse if I'm sleepy? Maybe. Maybe I shouldn't just run on the food for entire week straight. That's smart on the game part. Because you could like literally never sleep and just produce food in the night and you still will be probably better off. But the basement is faster. I think. Well, maybe not, maybe it's still the same distance. Oh, right, I wanted to cremate this one, so decomposition shouldn't really matter. So benches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And candelabras. Oh, those go here actually. Oh, I didn't check up the wall candelabra and how many of those I can make. So I assume I need candles for those. Yep. Right now I have 11 quality, so it should be enough for my basic prayer to always succeed. So now let's see about making better prayers. Oh, so that's the candles, fat, beeswax, so that's for what you need bees for, and hemp rope, so that's hemp from farm. I can make this. White paint, if I want the white version of candles, don't know if they are any better. And for the prayers. Prayer for faith, I need stories, chapters, the complete chapters. And it looks like I want at least silver chapter for the slightly better one. Industriousness, playwright, writer, perks. But the same as for stories. For roots and shoots. Oh, those also cost a bunch of faith. I should really focus on those then, I think. My current prayer is a casual prayer. Only 10 required to guarantee. But I can, well, I would need to wait for faith, I can start to work on the note stuff. I need chapters, and if I want it to be best, I need to gold quality chapters and a bunch of perks. Let's see what I can do with that then. Writing. Create story, craft a random text generator or story table. I can make stories. It could be good to make better quality stories, I think, and then writing gives me writer perk and playwright. This is a bit too expensive though. Let's get this one. Now I have 30. I can also get book covers for 10. I don't know if I need it right now, but it's good to have. Bookshelf and desk too, I can't afford right now. And then I still have enough for the fertilizer. I think I will focus on mainly on this though. Yeah, so maybe I will get this. I'm not sure yet. So let's see, how do I craft stories and covers then? That's desk, that's church workbench. Soft cover, it's just pigskin paper. Hard cover is the soft cover and tanning agent and some faith. Silver quality is the basic cover and steel parts, more faith. And hard cover is the gold quality is the silver quality and gold jewelry. So I need to go through all the steps if I want the best one. So it was desk, or what was it? For book I need soft cover and notes, but I can also probably bronze, silver, gold, yes, and notes also. But I also need jewelry and industriousness if I want to fully max it out, most likely, to guarantee a best book craft. Oh, I can make the flyers for the Inquisitor, or I can make notes. Right, so there's also a story, which is 10 faith for a story. And based off on my perks, I can make even the gold ones. So I'm not doing that right now. Let's make Let's make the silver note. Ooh, blue points. I didn't knew I can get those for making notes. I need paper though. Let's do that then. I might be able to get more blue stuff. I sure as heck have a lot of crafting materials for that. Hello stranger. I'll 25 faith for him. Let's make just a bunch of stuff. Does clean paper give me blue points? It only cost 5, so it's not bad. Bunch of time though. Now it gives red point. There's only one of those, but that's fine. Right, so now I can finish the writer quest. He wanted a bunch of paper and the ink, I think. Either ink or ink and feather. Which I have both. I can actually check what he needed. He needed 10 paper and 1 ink. Oh, I don't have any ink. I have crafted it all. I can, however, go to the astrologer today. Well, I don't really have funds. I reckon I can part with some of my pen and inks. Maybe even the used one. That should maybe he could buy, the astrologer could buy that. He's not here yet. Well, I can wait a second. Oh, I could also go to the blacksmith. Oh, here it is. The astrologer is coming. With the sundial clock and the telescope. Hello, my man. I need a diary from him. He won't buy any of my stuff. Damn. That's not good. Plan B. Let's see. Does Hobadrick buy any of my stuff? Just the food I bought from him or made. Maybe not then. Probably blacksmith will buy at least my nails. Hopefully it would be enough. Blacksmith is not here quite yet. Not a morning person, I guess. Here he is. Hopefully that's enough. If not, I will need to make a teleportation home and back here. It is nice ink. And now it's back to the dead horse. Can I grab those apples? I cannot. Can I grab those apples? I can. So seems like only some of the trees are harvestable. Seems to be those with 2 apples underneath them. Well, better than nothing. Let's also maybe try and find out who may sell the saplings of berry bushes and the... Oh wait, I want to go back there. Great, ink is the blood of poetry. That sounds good. I should write that down. Good, paper. Paper is an extension of the poet's soul. Meh, let's assume there's nothing poetic about paper. Now I have all the supplies I need. I should start writing my poem to Miss Charm. But I'm kinda out of inspiration. Every poet knows that feeling. Should start with something simple and that's pick me up. If you want, I can write something simple for you. For free? Practically, just bring me some wine and to replenish my poetic energy. But only the good stuff. Don't forget that I'm well-known poet among a select few. So you want silver quality wine for a story. A silver quality story. I guess that's a fair trade. So when would you stop selling me wine? I guess I need to spend more with you. I don't really have much money to spend now though. So let's see, who do we have in the town? Dairy farm, I don't think so. No. Farmer could have some saplings. Maybe. Oh, I never actually been to the windmill. Maybe there could also. They could also have some. And even if farmer doesn't have the saplings, I could always buy some seeds from him. Doesn't have saplings, at least not yet. Maybe later on. Let's check the mill first, and if not, then I'm gonna buy from him some seeds. For all the money I have currently. Oh, haven't talked with the mill, right? Greetings! The mill is broken, sorry. If you need something milled, you'd better go to town. That's too bad, but I have nothing to mill. I live at the graveyard. Keeper, nice to meet you. I have some old reserves you may find useful. Flour. Some other stuff later on. Well, not really gonna buy flour per se right now. I'd rather buy seeds. Let's finish off the carrot seeds. I can buy exactly 10, so I shall buy exactly 10. The teleportation stone was definitely a good purpose, saves so much time. I won't plant those seeds yet, as to not stagger the crops. I'm gonna add those to the next plant. Let's drop those apples. Well, maybe not. I'm gonna drop them in the kitchen. Right, the kitchen. And also I'm gonna write some stuff until the end of the day and then drop the rest of the stuff here. Oh wait, I can just do this from there. Dump those back. Dump all of this. Alright, notes. 20% chance to get one. I seem to be getting them no problem. Or does it how much I need to fill? Yeah, it seems to not be a chance to get one because I wouldn't have gotten two 20% chances in a row for sure. So I just need to fill those bars. Good to know. Which would also indicate I can write a basic chapter. Nice. And I need at least soft cover for the book, which I can make. Do I want to make a book though? Technically I could. Very basic one. Oh, let's make flyers, that's for sure. How many do I need? 10 flyers. So that should suffice for the Inquisitor. Sure, let's craft a book. Ooh, that's a lot of blue points. It was worth it then. And I can decompose it to study for 30. And it costed a note that... okay, so... Notes give for 4, chapters give 12, which is 3 more. And then with making just a soft cover in one chapter, I get a book with 30. That's really worth it. I'm gonna stop it here for now. So it looks like I have a lot of blue tech then. Enough for writing tricks tech, for example. So let's see what do I get here. Create prayer for imagination, 10 to 60 faith needed for 10 to 60 church quality needed to guarantee a successful ceremony. These words will boost your inspiration. Ceremony money plus 10%, same with faith plus 25 to 75%, faith 1 to 3. So 1 on unsuccessful, I assume, and 3 on successful. And then perk writer, you know how to put words together. Sometimes you even manage to write a good sentence. Mother would be proud. Nice. So I'm getting quite decent at the writing, I would assume. Playwright is the next step. You write good books. Actually, you find you can just write down anything you remember from modern culture. Right, because we kinda isekai'd. I could get the writer's inspiration for better desk and bookshelf. Or I could get the price of faith, of money. Or I could save for the... So much stuff to do here. Also haven't studied some stuff still. I think I really should focus on better prayer and church quality. Because if I can make more faith, then everything down there goes way smoother. And way faster. I can't quite upgrade much stuff yet. Maybe I can place more wall candelabras. I need candles though. Which is a bit of a process. And looks like if I have a pallet, a body on the pallet, I cannot really get more of them. Good to know. So Donkey won't deliver more bodies if I have one on the pallet. Because I should have 2 of them. So cremation. 8 blaze. And I can place a trunk here so I can start them here. Let's do that as the last thing today then. Let's make a bunch of delays. I get a tire debuff. That's fine. And then let's get a chest there. Yeah, walk takes way more energy now. Five energy. Oh. And I think I need nails. Okay. Hopefully that would be enough. It is not. I can have prepare at least 2 pallets. Need to build them. Building doesn't seem to cost more energy at least. So let's control that body. You serious? You see nothing. Nothing out of ordinary here. Oh. And we actually get a birth certificate for that. Ash and salt. So that's how you get salt. Good to know. I should sleep. Is this enough to remove my debuff? It is! Nice to, good to know. But with that, thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, consider subscribing and liking the video. And with that, goodbye.